Now let's take a look at more of these big bowl games. As Stephanie, I know you've got a lot in terms of these New Year's 6 bowl games, and let's take a look at the one for Friday. This is going to be out in the great state of Florida. Clemson and Tennessee are going to be doing battle. With Tennessee, they're a 6-point underdog. Obviously, the Hendon Hooker injury, that was just very unfortunate for Tennessee. They were at one point number 1 in all of college football. We knew that probably wasn't going to be lasting long when they went up against Georgia, but still, you feel for them. Meanwhile, for Clemson, they really just blew their shot at the college football playoff with when we saw late in the season against South Carolina. Where do you stand in terms of this game? Because I feel like there's a lot of motivation factors with really both of these teams, and it's a very strange game to gauge in general.
You just had to go there. I did not want to have to talk about this game. You know I've been fading Clemson as well as the rest of the ACC all season. But I got to take him in this one. Tennessee is losing a lot on offense. Terrible to see Hendon Hooker go out with that season-ending injury with the ACL. The way that the Vols finished their season was rough. But now they're also out Cedric Tillman and Jalin Hyatt, who are moving on to focus on the NFL draft. They're also out their offensive coordinator, Alex Goulesh, who's moved on to head coach at Florida State. He's getting a jump on that, so no plans to help coach with the Orange Bowl. But all of this points to the line movement. After opening as just a 4-point underdog on Selection Sunday, it's moved over to 5.5, 6. So that explains that. Clemson's also going to be out some projected great picks there. Defensive end Myles Murphy as well as Trenton Simpson. But I think this one's going to come down to what we're going to get out of Joe Milton. At the end of the day, this is Josh Heupel's offense, so they should be ready to go. But what are we going to get from Milton? Are we going to get that 2021 season where he really struggled with his accuracy? Are we going to get those flashes that we saw towards the end of their season? So that's going to be a key factor here, especially when the Tigers have momentum after winning the ACC Championship behind quarterback Cade Klubnik. Finally, after Dabo Swinney moved on from DJ Uiagalelei, best of luck to him, but really you can tell the Tigers are rallying behind Klubnik. This is the future of their offense, and he's going to get his first start in a bowl game. He'll be able to find holes against the Vols back seven, and this Clemson offense has scored points on 96.6% of their trips in the end zone. That's second in the nation. I got to roll with Clemson, as much as I hate to admit it, but there's just too much working against the Vols as they're missing a lot of key factors here.
Yeah, with Tennessee, it's just a really tough situation. When you lose Hendon Hooker and you have to go to number 2, as we've been seeing with them, it's a pretty significant drop-off, especially when you're a high-octane offense like Tennessee. And